This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Wide that chute is. This is what Benny was talking about. Look how much room they've got, but now they narrow down in the number 3
pressure
car.
from the rear now. No
Rudy
pressure.
Revac from Los Gatos, California, has spun.
And he finally gets the car started, and away he goes. 2-0.
Yep. And the number 7 car of Frank Moronsky is off course, back on, however, with no problem. In front of us, it's the number 65 car driven by Jeff Hill from Hanford, California.
And that steam that we see is probably water or engine. I think he's lost an engine in the S's.
And if the car can't move, it'll bring out a caution. It does. We are under yellow for the first time here this afternoon of the afternoon.
And we see the car just abruptly spin around. And when he stopped, folks, there was a tremendous amount of oil that seeped out of the car.
And another spin. That's Frank Moronsky again. That's the second time this afternoon he's been off course. And again, it was off. A look at what happened.
Frank Moronsky comes off the corner, nails the gas, and around he goes. But he stops before he hits anything, puts it in gear, and drives away.
From Sacramento, California. And another spin. Apparently the 17, Daryl Lamore, who was running in the top 20.
Ever see Kurt Busch, the 70 car, who had to start at the very end of the... Oh, and Daryl's car still a little tail happy as he comes off the corner.
He's fallen back now to about 26th position, lost several. And Benny, it happened in the eye of the hurricane.
There we see just a little contact from John Metcalf in the 05. And around goes Darrell, and Metcalf lucky to get by without being involved.
And a problem here on the 63 car of Chuck Billington.
Right front tire is flat. He's just trying desperately to get back.
Stay in your line, Charlie. Stay in line.
Wow. They're going to run over him if he's not careful.
We're going to have to do 4.
Signaling to people that there's trouble, and there's a spin down in the 11, turn 11, the hairpin.
That's Dave Bird from Prudale, California. Now, if that car can't move, we could have a second overall caution. The yellow flags you saw back happen down here.
There's Bird on the black car on the outside. He gets in the corner a little too hard and nails the brakes, and around he goes, and he cannot get the car started, which means the caution flag will be out.
It is a big task to do. And another car goes off track. Soon as the smoke clears, we'll be able to tell you. It's Bruce Volstead in car 47.
And we see he's got a fender that's very friendly. It's waving to everybody as he goes by. Looks like a beauty queen, doesn't it? Waving to folks as they go by.
7 of Bruce Volstead, who comes from the Volstead family that used to own Indy cars. And at the Indianapolis 500.
Same spot.
Yep.
As we saw Craig Rodman a moment ago, just gets in there too deep and actually gets in the gravel pit. But he kept the car rolling. He was able to get through.
And we have a car that has gone up into the tire wall. That's Herschel McGriff, the 70-year-old competitor from Portland, Oregon, who's trying to get the car off the tires, but boy, he went in a big way. And while he has problems, Bill Weber has a report.
And could be more problems for Craig Rodman. He was supposed to come to pit road that time, but he stayed out, I believe, because the caution came out. But here's the problem. They had a lug nut go down on that pit stop. That was an additional handicap for them. So he's going to have to come back to pit road here as soon as possible. I believe they're going to need to tighten some lug nuts.
Winter heat, and there we see Herschel up in turn 2, and he almost turned over and flipped around. Oh, almost. He's an acrobat, that Herschel is.
Trying to get a few positions picked up and didn't. And he almost spun.
He almost did make some contact with the 61 car, Michael Oslip.
Lost a position or two because of it.
So far, so good. Oh, and Kurt Busch is off the track. He made such a great run. Was up to about the 9th spot, 10th spot, and got off the track up in turn 3.
Buddy's back on.
Kenny Shepard follows the cars. Down.
Well, let's see what happened to Kurt Busch. Watch the blue cars up here in the middle of your screen now.
And we see that Kurt Busch comes in there and just goes straight. Looks like the right front tire might be flat. I know the car didn't turn, like maybe the right front tire was flat. We'll see. Let's see. Now, we talked about these guys making pit stops. Are they going to close coming in?
Second place car comes in for the pit stop. Bill Weber, he's headed toward you.
And watch when Greg Biffle pulls on to pit road here. We talked about how difficult it is for these crews to pit their car. Well, he does have a relationship with Roush. He drives for him in the Truck Series. They went and got guys from the Cheerios crew of Johnny Benson to pit this car. They have some trouble with the jack on the right side. Now they're pumping up the right side. This should be a 4-tire stop under green. Steve Meal, who's the team manager for Johnny Benson, is down here overseeing this. They come around to the left side. Remember, these teams don't want to lose a lap while they're on pit road. Another crash on the track. Meanwhile, left side's going on for Greg Biffle. The 87 car has crashed.
That, of course, is M.K. Kanky, the points leader. He's buried his car over the tire barrier, and you can see he's trying to get the car rolling again, but again, some tires are lodged underneath the car.
He's got to get on the move because they don't give trophies for fifth spot. And
Whoops.
Dennis Dyer and John Metcalf in 05 up in turn 2, and Metcalf is looking the wrong direction, but his car does start. Trying to get it turned around, going in the right direction.
They were back there in 20th and 21st position, and he gets back on the track. So no caution. Here it is. See what happened.
Well, there we see him, and just entering the corner, those two cars got together. Dyer goes around as Chris Rodman goes by.
Very, very close call for Chris Rodman. Gay trying that move in corner number 11, trying to get to the inside of Petty. Can't do it. Another spin. It's Scott Busby, who came close to that incident down in turn number 11 a while ago, and now has indeed spun, but has the car rolling again. So no overall caution. 29 cars are still.
And see Busby going around up in the chute, the new portion here at Sears Raceway. And that smoke we saw a moment ago from Greg Biffle, I said it might be from Biffle. Well, that time Biffle went by the start-finish line.
Links at least on second place Portengate. There is Greg Biffle. And you can see, as Benny said, that there is some smoke coming from the car. Not as much as a while ago, because I think the right side fender is not rubbing the tire as it was a while ago. And a
big crash. Wow.
That's Jim Pettit. And he went in hard.
Right over there in turn 1 is where he hit the wall.
Yeah.
Remember, Richard Petty hit that wall several years ago.
Yes, he did.
And the caution obviously is out now.
That he's okay, because he went in very, very hard. Here it is once again.
And we see no contact, just lost the car out of that groove, and one, oh man, heavy contact.
Jim Pettit II from Prudale, California, is the driver involved in the incident.
Side by side, Portengate with the advantage, and Petty slides off. Crafton just pulls in and knocks him into the tire barrier. And can he get the car moving?
Steve Petty is into the tire wall.
And Crafton has some damage to his car.
He's losing positions. Looks like he may have a flat tire. Well, looks like the pace car is ready to come onto the racetrack. Another overall caution is upon us. Wow.
Back on the racetrack.
Oh, we got another problem. This is Ed Lashkoff of Redwood City, California, who crashed just beyond the start-finish line. And we do have a report of oil on the racetrack. This again.
And we see Portengate dives to the inside. Has position going in the corner.
There was no contact whatsoever between Portengate and Petty. It was Crafton and Petty that got together.
And Steve Petty thinks it was Steve Portengate.
Yep. From another angle.
And we see Crafton just squeeze into Petty, and Petty into those tires and knocks him out of the way, and not able to get his car going again. Down them we see, now he's a red car, and right there he makes some contact with Jamoni, and man, he slams the wall just at the start-finish line with the right side of his car. On top. Oh, there's a little bit of a bump, and around goes Steve Portingate.
Well, can't regain control of it. And he has stopped. Now begins to move once again and get back on track. Wow.
That was his crew that I get.
Hubert has led 33 of the 58 laps. Here's a replay.
Coming off turn 2. Hubert tries to get alongside Portingate. Can't quite make it. As he lets the car come back out, they accelerate. All of a sudden, just in the back of Steve Portingate, and around he goes.
And now from Hubert's onboard camera.
Right in the back of Portingate. Tough deal. Oh, and we see John Metcalf. Man, there's no tires there. There's nothing but dirt.
Metcalf, the 1997 Rookie of the Year. And once again, we have an overall caution on the racetrack.
That's almost the spot that Richard Petty crashed earlier. Is it John Metcalf? Oh, no, there's a different car. We haven't seen that one before.
That's
Paul Dubé.
Peterson beginning to pull away just a little up top of the hill. Now they come down for the chute once again. And now Peterson's opened up several car length advantage on Shepard. And another car off the track. That's Rick Allison. But he's rolling again, so it will not result in an overall caution. Open to Rick Allison, number 12.
He goes up, and that's Cunningham that goes in and gets in the back of the 12 car. And around goes Allison.
Hubert giving him a bit of a push. Tom trying to get back to the front.
On the back of Peterson.
Oh, and another car is off track. That's Randy Laskowski, who was running in the top 10.
Matt Crafton is off the course, and there he is.
Yep. The 12th place car. Can Kenny Shepard catch Ken Peterson? Oh, he is closing right up there, isn't he?
Yes, he is. They go up the hill, turn 2. Shepard tries to close in, tries to make a run, can't quite do it. Now they go up the hill again. Wow.
He looks inside, outside, trying to find the spot over the rumble strips.
Now down the chute. This seems to be where Peterson is outrunning him down through the chute. Shepard backs off, goes in the corner, tries to follow. Now down through the S's. Not a very good place to pass. He's probably going to wait for turn 11, see if he can outbrake.
Headed for turn number 10.
You see Matt Crafton's car sitting on the left side. Now, can he outbrake?
We're going to decide it here in just a couple of seconds. Shepard may try the inside move. Don't think he's in the right position. Nope, Peterson wins the battle off corner number 11. And here he comes to the start-finish line. And Ken Peterson wins it by, less than a car length over Kenny Shepard.
And those boys are happy. Don't hurt each other now down there.
Peterson won here in 91, finished second in 92. This is his first start in the NASCAR Featherlite Southwest Series in 1998. He's decided he's going to run 3 or 4 races this year, but he has himself a victory.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our fans for your support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.